All right, Mr. B.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay. Well, fuck you then. Goodbye.
Yeah. Oh, shit. You got fucked up. All the way fucked up.
Yeah, I told you about this. Dwayne did it. You seen him recently?
Who, Dwayne?
Yeah,
No.
Flores.
I see him in ages.
You haven't got anything on you, do you?
Nope.
All right. Shouldn't be too long.
Just
I
kidding.
appreciate
Got an
you
AK.
coming down. Not again. How's your day been? What's been going on?
Yeah, I'm working on this new business, so I'm trying to do some testing for it, you know?
Oh, what, the panning?
Yeah.
No. Seeing that soon?
Ordered a bunch of these new trays. That, you know, they took ages to get shipped over. There's all these shipping delays right now. They finally arrived, you know, so I've just been testing them out today, seeing what I can find in these rivers out here.
Still finding nuggets and dust?
I found a lot more different things, you know?
Oh, interesting. Find any of those guns?
No.
No, that's not happening.
Not that I know of. Hopefully, though. I have to order some different ones.
Interesting.
Is that interrogation?
Yes, it's interrogation.
No, is that interrogation?
Oh, no, that was just idle chit chat. You know how it is. Alright, I'll just turn this machine on quickly. It's a little hard with one arm. Alright, you ever been in an interrogation before?
What?
Get your grab your hands off though. You said you haven't been in an interrogation?
I don't think so, actually. You know what? It's been a long time. I don't think I've ever been here.
Oh, okay. All right.
I might have sat here before, but I don't think I've actually been here and been asked questions.
Okay,
you see, I don't commit crimes, so I don't understand why I'd be here.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Well, I have to advise you of your rights, not because you're being arrested or detained, but just because Fifth Amendment. I don't want you to. Well, I need you to know that you have the right to not self-incriminate. So you have the right to remain silent.
You have the right to self-incriminate if you want to.
I mean, you can self-incriminate if you want to. You just have the right to not do so if you, don't want to.
Yeah.
So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you do or say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
I'm a terrorist,
right to an attorney.
and I've got this, and this. I hate to to hide it.
Be provided for you if one is so available at the state of Los Santos. Do you understand these rights as I've read them to you?
Yes.
All right. You can invoke these rights at any time if you so choose to. Just for the recording, my name is Winston Walker. I'm a corporal with the LSPD, badge number 405. With me is
Sir Tommy Tate. Rapper extraordinaire, businessman, mogul, job collector.
Job collector. I like that. That's a good.
Girl taker.
It's 20 past midnight GMT on the 5th of the 8th, 2022.
Top G.
Top G. That one's a good. I prefer job collector. That one's.
Top G. That's me.
Top G. All right.
Shoe vandal.
All right, well, let's start off with an easy one. Did you know much about Dean Quincy's, goings on?
On his brain or just in his day to day?
No, his day to day. Who he interacts with, who he sends money to, so on and so forth.
I know who he sends money to. No, I'm not his accountant. He'd love me to be his accountant, but I'm not his accountant. So,
I mean, if you were his accountant, you might be aware of a couple of transactions he's made to a certain individual.
To a certain individual.
You ever met Michael Simone?
Michael Simone. Name rings a bell. I think I might have met him once or twice.
Yeah,
brief passings and that.
Heard that you met him a couple more times than just once or twice. I hear him and you are boys.
Me and him are boys.
Yeah. To put it simply, you're
and
chummy.
Definition of boys. Because yes, we are both of the male species, I guess.
Yeah, friends. You interact. You met multiple times at the block and elsewhere.
And what leads you to believe this?
You know each other well, Mr. Quincy. You see, Mr. Quincy sent $10,000 over to Michael Simone last month.
You got ratted out.
And I dragged him down here to ask him about it. He said he didn't really know the guy, but you and him.
So
Much
Dean
closer.
Quincy sent, how much money was it?
$10,000.
$10,000 to a Michael Simone.
Michael Simone.
And then
Michael
upon
Simone's facing.
questioning, he told you that I was boys with him and he wasn't.
Yeah, that's long and short of it. Bit more nuance to it, but yeah, that was the long and short. You
Interesting.
know what Michael Simone's facing?
I think I've heard before on like doc, saying like some terrorism charge. That was a while ago, maybe. Or is it the same case?
Yeah, he got a year-long warrant for terrorism, treason, and weapons trafficking. He
Right.
blew up a PD, has sniped multiple police officers, and exploded pretty much every road.
And you believe that I'm boys of this person?
State. I'm trying to, rule out some possibilities.
Define Tommy T as a character, like as a person. My day-to-day human nature.
I'll be honest, me and you don't often interact. We're in different time zones despite being from the same place. But I would always look at you as a father figure to the Mandem, if you want to put it that way. Businessman, for sure. And definitely a socialite character amongst the people.
So after all those things you've listed, do you believe that I'd have any involvement in what you just suggested?
Do you think that it's unreasonable to be friends with Michael Simone? I mean, your other friend, Lixie Laws,
if this guy
quite good friends
is what
with
you
him as
say
well.
he is and claim he is, do you think it's someone I'd be near, do you think it's someone I'd be friends with?
I mean, he's friends with a lot of people who much cleaner than you. He hangs around with a lot of people. He's got a lot of friends.
Have you ever seen me at any point with a Michael Simone?
No, that's why you're in interrogation and not in cuffs. Because I wanted to ask you, mano a mano, rather than throw you in a cell and berate you.
So I could name any person in the city right now and they'd have to sit here and face the same questioning.
No, it was voluntarily, right?
No, if I said so-and-so is a huge friend of Michael Simone, I've seen them together countless times, then essentially you'd have to look into them, right?
Not necessarily. It's whether I believe you or not. Dean Quincy, I believed because, to put it lightly, he was squealing like a pig. I had him sweating because, to put it lightly, sending money to Michael Simone basically put him as accessory to terrorism, treason, and weapons trafficking. Might only be 10K, but...
So you think the ship was sinking, so you thought he'd try and bring everything else down with him, or get himself out of it, I guess. Free up some information to get himself out of it.
Yeah, I think I, squeezed him and he let out a gasp of air to survive. Saying you've never had any interaction with Michael Simone?
I've definitely interacted with Michael Simone, but I would never define me and Michael Simone as boys.
All right, why don't you tell me a little bit about him?
I couldn't. That's how little I know him.
So how many times have you interacted with him?
I can count it on one hand.
Is that 1 or 5?
Well, my hand has 5 fingers on it, or 1 thumb, 4 fingers. So that many times is the maximum amount of times that I've met Michael Simone.
All right, so say you've met him 5 times. What was the meetings for?
They're more merely in passing. At one point, the most substantial one I can remember meeting him was the Mandem block undertook some construction. And a lot of people came down to the block to check it out. And he was one of those people.
Were you introduced to him or did you just recognize him?
I believe he introduced himself to me.
Interesting.
But I cannot confirm or deny that one. I'm not actually entirely sure.
You know who he's hanging around with?
Literally couldn't name people. That's not me trying to hide information. I just literally don't know well enough, you know? Winston Walker, I believe.
Oh, you think Winston Walker was hanging around with him?
Yeah, I've seen them together many times.
Yeah, that would be fun, actually. I think I'd have a lot less than just one missing arm if me and him hung around more.
Doesn't sound that way.
No, you know, we're like jilted lovers. We stare at each other from afar, and I'm not sure which one's going to pull the trigger first.
So talk to me more about this Dean Quincy.
Oh, I've told you everything. I put some pressure on him, put, you know, the burner, the flame under his ass, told him that he'd be facing accessory to all of his charges for funding him, and he squealed. I've never seen a man sweat so much in my life.
So is that to say that any person who had ever sent funds towards Michael Simone, irregardless of rhyme or reason, would considerably be accessory to terrorism?
I mean, it would be a little harsh of me to push that, but I could do that, yes. Why, have you ever sent him money?
No.
No, it'd be silly to admit that after that. I just said that, right?
I can't completely say I haven't, so.
Yeah, like,
unless he's a business owner. Does he own any businesses in the city?
He does, yeah. You ever heard of Hades?
Who?
Hades is the name of the business.
Like a god or something?
Kind of the opposite of a god, but yeah.
What services does it provide?
Great question. I'll let you know when I find out.
Oh. Oh, it's one of those ones.
He used to run the billboard company, but he let that go. Coincidentally, around about the time that he started blowing everybody up, honestly. I think running a billboard company and being a terrorist might be a little too much for one person.
But yeah, what this feels like is, it feels like you can sprout out any name when you're questioned, and it's almost like you pass on the challenge, you know, of being interrogated.
Yeah, I sweated one person who actually had a legitimate reason to be in interrogation, and he revealed one of his gang affiliates, which isn't something that anybody just does. I had reason to believe that he was, you know, being honest. If you were to sprout, I don't know, the name Winston Walker as one of his Michael Simone's affiliates, or somebody you knew who hung around with Michael Simone, I might be a little less inclined to believe you. I believe that you don't really know him. I'll be honest. I just wanted more information.
Yeah.
Or anything that you could tell me.
Unfortunately, I don't actually know anything.
Fair enough.
There's many people in the city that I know and I know of, but to be described as boys is a very little amount of people, you know?
Melt him! Melt him! Jesus Christ, please melt him.
Winston, 2 seconds, Sigma.
Melt him! Oh my God! Melt him!
Got this ear infection and it's just, you know, ringing in my ear right now. Hang on.
Those damn brain cells.
Yeah, there you go. Right. What were you saying?
You know what he looks like? Or you remember what he looks like?
He has hair.
He's got white hair.
He has 2 eyes. He has
does
white
have
hair.
2 eyes. Yeah, his hair is white.
Maybe I haven't met him.
There's an upside down cross tattooed in between his eyes. He got that fairly recently.
How long has he had white hair
Danish
for?
accent. He's had it on and off. Do you know what the charge of harboring a fugitive does?
Nope.
I'll read it out to you.
Chivers with the 5th 30, my priest, thank you. D. Clayton with the 13, thank you. Tom with the 29, thank you.
Whoever knowingly harbors or conceals any prisoner wanted for a capital level offense after their escape from custody of Bolingbroke State Penitentiary or any other state correctional institution shall be guilty of this offense. This offense shall include, but not limited to, providing residence for the prisoner, assisting the prisoner in escape from the authorities, and/or, and this is the key one, failing to notify the proper authorities of the prisoner's location if the suspect should reasonably know the prisoner is wanted for arrest on capital level offenses.
So is he on the run?
Oh, he's on the run and will be for probably the rest of his days for many capital level offenses after he was broken out of a prison transport from
I live
DOC.
pretty near to Dean Quincy, right? And late at night, I definitely hear someone else talking it in Dean Quincy.
Oh, how would you describe their accent?
Maybe Scandinavian?
Scandinavian? You think it might be Danish?
I think it could be Danish, you know.
It could be Danish.
It could be.
Interesting. You heard it last night?
I hear it every night.
You hear it every night. That's a shame because he's currently in Russia. He just got on a.
Oh, so maybe he's just got some secrets he hasn't told us about.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, last time
Maybe he's got like a
him,
Danish
he was
boyfriend or
screaming
something.
about. Yeah, he was screaming about. What was it? Colombian. Screaming about how she's Colombian. You need to go to dinner or something, and then he just poofed right in front of me. Came back the next day for hand himself in.
Who, Dean?
Yeah. It's a weird turn of events.
Interesting.
So you're saying that Dean might be interacting with Michael Simone more regularly than
No, I'm not saying that. I was just
Oh, well, it sounds like that's what
see if I could throw him under the bus, because it seems like I got thrown under the bus for no apparent reason. So
No,
you know, like
I
that
don't
one
think
song that
threw you
goes
under
like
the
two can
bus.
play that game. I thought I could, get involved.
Well, maybe I'll bring him in just for you, just to sweat him again. Let him know, get his heart racing.
For some reason, I think he'll know.
You think he'll know?
Yeah. So you know what? I advise not doing it. We'll wait wait until we least expect it one day.
Yeah, I'll just give him a call. I mean, this warrant's, like I said, it's got like over a year to expire. I'll make sure the next time I see him, just to drag him into interrogation one more time.
So we got time.
Yeah, I mean, just sending $10,000 to a terrorist is
Doesn't sound good, does it?
no, it's pretty bad actually. I was gonna bring the hammer down.
How did you come to find that he sent this money? I guess you subpoenaed Michael Simone's
my
records.
ways. Yeah, my ways. And don't worry about it.
Well, your ways are that you went through Michael Simone's records, I guess, right?
Not just Michael Simone's. I go through a lot of records. Oh, Adam's calling me. Is there anything you'd like to add about what you observed with Michael Simone?
I'm pretty sure he had 2 arms.
Yeah, I'm one of the few people with one arm. It's actually 2 of us. Unfortunately, we both have right arms, so we can't, swap and change. I
Can you
guess we
just
could swap
find your
prosthetics.
iPad again, please?
Sure. What's?
So how are you holding that right now?
I got a little strap, Just don't RP check me, bro.
What does that mean?
Nothing. Don't worry. It's just PD.
Is that like a police
terminology.
term?
Yeah. It's like a 10 code.
Oh, like RP check.
Yeah.
Is that like don't interrogate me or don't question me?
Yeah, I'm pleading the 5th.
That's fine. I can turn the recording off. There you go. Turn the recording off. Go on. You can talk now.
No, I still wouldn't want to incriminate myself.
The recording's off, so this is just a room.
It's a little strap that's attached to my vest. And you know how you get those like little magnetic rings on the back of your iPod?
iPod? What year are we in?
Yeah, I don't know why I said iPod. That's fine.
iPod? What, you want a little circular wheel and spin it around?
Yeah, with the U2 kind of preloaded music on it. No. It's just like like 2 straps attached to the front of my vest here, and it kind of lowers itself down. It's really useful for when I want to watch Netflix and poo at the same time.
That seemed very inconvenient. Anyway, are we done here?
Yeah, we're done.
Like my time here is done.
Yeah, if you got nothing else to add, I just wanted to query you.
I hope I didn't accidentally delete the footage or the recording when I turned it off. I pressed the right button, right?
Yeah, no, it should be fine.
Don't want you to be editing those that recording to make it sound like I said something I didn't, you know.
I
don't trust these pesky cops these days.
Pesky?
Is this one of these two-way mirrors? Can I like put my hand up to it? Does it like? Oh, it is. So who's on the other side?
I don't think there's anything on the other side. Yeah, there's nothing on the other side. Do you want to see the other side?
It's one of those two-way mirrors I can see. I've seen one of those TikToks where you put your finger on it, and if your finger is slightly away from the glass, and you know it's a two-way mirror. It's not just a standard mirror.
Oh wait, let me try. Actually, never mind.
Yeah. High five. High 10.
What?
High 10, come on.
I'm gonna do the 5, man. It's a high 15.
Okay.
Your boy Dwayne did this to me. Why are you all taking the piss?
I'm not taking the piss. I was
taking the piss.
I was celebrating the end of our interrogation. I think that was great. That was really successful. And you know what? I really feel like I found out more about you.
Oh.
So thanks come down to MLPD. I appreciate it. It was great.
Yeah, I appreciate the you bringing me down here.
Yeah, it's all good, you know. It's unfortunate to waste your time, but it's what it is.
It's alright. I'm just I'm gonna get my Audi now and go I don't know,
You
racing or
wish.
something. What? Aw, I thought we were playing this out, you know?
You keep dreaming. You can race like that.
Okay, I can't handbrake turn, but how many times are you doing a handbrake turn in a race?
I mean, I don't race, so I wouldn't know what you're talking about. I have an Audi R8 just to look good, you know, not to actually drive it fast.
Well, it does look good, so you're accomplishing that one.
I hope so.
Alright, well, thank you so much for coming down and, you know, let me know.
It's all good.
It's always good to eliminate possibilities.
I think you should question Ved.
Ved?
Yep.
I don't think I need to question Ved.
You'll be surprised that guy is more than meets the eye.
You sure?
Maybe Salim. You know Salim?
Salim?
Yeah.
What's Salim's name? What's his last name?
Last I spoke to Aziz, I said Salim fucknose. Is that Bugatti or something? It's Salem.
Guthi?
It's not Salim with two E's. This is one E, surprisingly. Salim Bugatti.
Ah, Salim. You're saying he's involved with Michael Simone?
Has he got a warrant currently still or no?
No, he doesn't have a warrant.
That pesky fucker stole my Audi at one point.
He stole your Audi.
Had to report it stolen.
Dirty.
He committed lots of crimes in it. Even robbed the bank apparently, so.
He's got a business license. That could tie him to Michael Simone, because, you know, anybody with a business could be involved with Michael Simone. I should bring this Salem guy into interrogation. Like, I might threaten him as well.
Yeah, let him know that I snitched on him.
Alright, we'll do.
My revenge.
Right. You have a good day now.
You too.